Yeah. Raw Sports Radio, man. We back again. Hey, man. Y'all sleeping on us out there, man. Raw Sports really Radio really be giving y'all that dope perspective, man. Y'all should start tuning in more, start subscribing a little more. We try to, do our thing. We're gonna try to keep coming for y'all, but hey, it ain't just me. It's my boy, you know what I'm saying, Try the Truth, and it's my boy D'Angelo who keep the content coming from you from Talk Shit Tuesday. And if you tune in to Raw Sports, you gotta tune in with Shit Tuesday. If you fuck with Talk Shit Tuesday, you don't fuck with me. But besides the point, man, I appreciate y'all showing y'all support for the ones that do and watch the video. Hey, the respect is mutual, man. Let's build a community so we can have a place to talk basketball and unadulterated basketball, and you can just be real. That's what that raw is for just for right sports talk and just be able to be unfiltered. This ain't ESPN, man. We want to keep it coming. But fuck all that, man. Raw Sports Radio, we back with another video, man. And we want to get into this topic, man. Carmelo Anthony and George Carl, man, in the media. Fellas, Carmelo came out and was saying, that he felt like the Nuggets was they was trying to play him, man, by when he left Denver, they gave Jurkic, I mean uh his number 15 or whatever to try to race him. And it hit a little more being that the Joker became, the champion this past season or whatever. It kind of, Melo said it kind of fucked with him. Do y'all think that the Nuggets are really, like he said, he felt like they were being petty, and George Carl came out in the response and said he don't think it's that black and white. Do y'all think Carmelo got a point?
Me personally, I don't. I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that they. What benefit of it? Can somebody tell me what benefit the of the Denver Nuggets does that do to try to do a smear campaign on Carmelo Anthony's legacy? Like it's not like he got a legacy of winning. And I'm a Carmelo guy. I ain't say that to shade, but what benefit do they get out of trying to tarnish his legacy? They, you know what I'm saying? They need to be trying to convince that man to go in the Hall of Fame as a Nugget. I doubt it though. After this,
Yeah, I feel it's kind of crazy, man, because like you see on the screens, Carmelo he rocked number 15, and Yoch, it's kind of strange they gave him number 15. I'm not sure. I can double check what jersey he wore when he was internationally, but I'm quite sure he was 15. So Carmelo might be on to something. He might have a point that the Nuggets was still kind of sour about Carmelo demanding a trade out of Denver, and the fact that I mean, Carmelo did try to look at it from all angles, try to get the benefit of the doubt and say, it's one thing if Jokic try to him, but at this point now, I guess it's kind of harder for Carmelo to be open minded about it. And they won the championship, and every time you think of the Denver Nuggets, you think of Jokic. You don't think of Carmelo, and But even though, with that being said, George Carl did, to his credit, he said that Carmelo saved Denver professional basketball in Denver. So
he de-
that was
he
proud
definitely saved it, bro. He
homage.
definitely saved it because we we wasn't man. Come on, when the last time was we really we checking for the Nuggets? Like be what 95 they did the upset over the Seattle Supersonics, but nobody's checking for them since Alex English. Carmelo definitely put them back on the basketball map. Nobody should be trying to argue that shit.
I
Fab,
thought,
what's up, man?
you
What you
know,
feel about it?
I can feel what Carmelo's saying, but
I mean, it ain't like he's not gonna go down as a legend in them. I don't think he gonna get his jersey retired or none of that. It's gonna be Joker getting his retired at 15. But Joker made a comment Friday after the game when they beat New Orleans that he always wore the number 15. And they asked him, did he know, that Carmelo wore 15? He was like, of course. But he was like, he was a great player. But he said he always wore that number. So I don't really think it's a big deal. 'Cause like I say, it ain't like Carmelo or go down as a legend for them. So
See, now I kind of disagree with that, Trav. I think Carmelo Anthony is a Denver Nugget legend, and personally, I think, and I could be wrong. I'm gonna say that, I think if Carmelo wouldn't have said anything and maybe handled this behind closed doors, they probably will retire both of their numbers. You know what I'm saying? It would be a 15
Yeah,
for Carmelo and a 15 for Joker.
yeah, that's a good point. Cause even George Carl mentioned that, so that it is.
I
I
mean,
never
he
seen
was a
it though.
good
Can
player,
you
and
give me
they
an example of that?
There is. I mean, there's the numbers retired. I mean, I got to think about it, but the number is retired for two players somewhere. I gotta look it up. Let me see.
Yeah, I believe you. I believe you because it can happen.
I don't know.
But
Some of these teams be retiring too many players. I mean, he went to the conference finals one time, right, with them.
Hmm.
did he?
Yeah, he went to the conference
Yeah,
finals.
yeah, they played the Lakers.
Yeah, against the Lakers in '09.
Yeah, cause they should have
Him
beat
and
the Lakers.
Chauncey Bill. You know what, Trav, man? Before just thinking about it, man. Without an AI, just him trying to feel it. He had Jr. next to him. Actually, I'm watching the game right now. But and Kenya Martin and Canby, I think. Uh,
And I
wait,
think they had
Kenya
Nene.
Martin. Yeah,
I
they
think
had Nene,
Nene was
but
there. Yeah.
yeah, they had yeah. Martin, Kenya Martin already moved on to the Portland. But yeah, man, just that's a hell of an effort, man. From and and the consistent part of success with the New York Knicks and the Denver Nuggets in the playoff and they runs is Carmelo Anthony. I don't think that could be disputed. I mean, my boy Angelo, man, he always got a way to dispute. He'll pull out the impossible, but I don't think so. And try, man, you see the eye on shit, man.
What to say?
I said normally, man, me and you see eye on shit, man. So as far as Carmelo, man, it's a man, just one guy taking them through the playoffs, taking them to the conference finals. It ain't always about winning a championship in my eyes. Look how far he took his team, man, and to the conference finals in the West.
Oh
You know what I'm
yeah, cause
saying?
he was the man. He was the man on the team. That ain't no doubt. He was the man.
Yeah,
Impact alone. Impact alone
yeah,
says you retire Carmelo Anthony's jersey in Denver.
right.
So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
looking
I
up the
agree.
retiring of the two jerseys. It's a more common thing in baseball than any other sport.
Okay, okay, okay.
You got well, we don't got to pivot to baseball, but it's common in baseball. I,
Speaking of
I
that,
haven't
man,
found the
mm-hmm.
I haven't found the example of basketball players having a jersey retired the same number for two different players. I don't see it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure, what I'm saying, they could still, it's time for everything. They could be happy. They ain't uncommon in other other sports world. So it can happen.
See, but see, I'm gonna tell you, most of the time in basketball, like if that player won championship, that was a great player. Nobody else is even gonna come to that team and even use that number. even before they even retire the number. They ain't even gonna let them use that number because they
That's
already
true.
know they're gonna retire.
That's true. That's true because um, nobody's coming to the Bulls wearing number one.
No, no,
Yeah,
no, they
man.
ain't gonna do that.
Speaking of that, man, have y'all heard about, Pat Riley just came out about an hour ago, decided that he's gonna give Dwayne Wade a statue in Miami.
Yeah,
Deservedly so.
I
So,
was just looking at that.
but I know
Definitely,
we'll touch on that on Tuesday. I ain't gonna really jump on that. So,
okay.
moving on, man. Unless y'all got something else to say, man, I want to go ahead and keep it going, man.
Go ahead,
Spent
but man, retire both of them jerseys, man.
most definitely, man. Shout out to Camelo.
Facts.
All right, man. Another thing that Camelo, man, said, on the news when Camelo brought up Curry, man. He want Curry that he don't think that he should, the Warriors is going down, and he was giving advice to Curry saying that he should stick around with the Warriors organization until he retired, so he can get a memorial, so he can get a statue. And if he said, but if you want to go to your hometown and play, he said he get it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure y'all heard, lately in the news, man, people like Steve Kerr has been coming out, defending Curry, saying that, the media's been too hard on him and he deserved a break. So, Carmelo just said, man, whatever, man, just make sure you get your statue. But if you do decide to move on, I can understand if you move on for your hometown. So with that saying, I'm just speculating, fellas. I'm just putting it out there, man. Because y'all see Steph Curry becoming a Hornet.
I
His father,
cannot.
Del Curry, played in Charlotte. That's where he from. Me, I would love to see it. I'm from North Carolina, so I'm biased. But I would love to see Steph Curry as a Hornet. And I think it would work out with him, Miles Bridges, the new rookie, Brandon Miller. That kid they got, that 7'1" center, Mark Williams, down there in the paint, averaging
Mhm.
13 points, 10 rebounds. PJ Washington also, I think, is a good piece. Also got Low at the two, but he is more of the point in this situation. Pop Rose, I think they'll be a playoff contender.
I think they definitely will be a playoff contender with Steph. I just don't think that with the fact that he signs for such a long period of time with Golden State, and when would he go to Charlotte? Because they will not trade Steph Curry. Like they'll blow San Francisco up. You know what I'm saying? For trading Steph
They
Curry.
ain't going, bro. It's over. The dynasty's over.
Yeah, the dynasty is
Man,
over, he's earned the right to go out on his shield. Like if it's his choice to get traded to Charlotte, if he chooses that, okay, yeah, I see it. But I personally don't think he'll choose that. I think he'll just ride off into the sunset and go off as a Warrior because he has all these things to base it on. The way that we talk about and we treat LeBron from going from team to team, and some people have made this a badge of honor that Kobe played for 20 years with one franchise. I think Steph Curry is gonna do that as well. It would be the smartest move for him, in my opinion, to just stay in Golden State and not move to Charlotte. I know you feel differently, Dave, because you're a Hornets fan, but I kind of don't see that happening.
man,
Yeah.
listen,
Here
man.
go Trav with the
Steph,
negative shit.
nah, it's nothing negative. I'm just gonna say Steph Curry would be a fool to leave Golden State and go to Charlotte.
Why not? He getting the
Uh,
hometown love.
listen, the reason I say that because the front office of Golden State, they've shown him over the years, like they done had down years, and they'll show him they'll go out and get other players to bring the team back up. Charlotte has never did anything. They got new owners or whatever, but They ain't gonna go nowhere. If Steph Curry go over there, he'll never win again. His best chance
I
of winning
mean,
is to stay where he at, cause they gonna get rid of
that's
some
true.
players. They gonna make some moves,
That's true.
and they'll be right back great again.
I
So
hate to
I
agree
would
with
stay
you,
in Golden
man.
State.
I hate to agree with you, but you right, man. You right. You fucking right, man. I hate that shit. Hey, you right though, man. But look, you know me as a fan, man. I kind of dream and salivate over that shit because I'm from Charlotte. I'm not from Charlotte. I'm from North Carolina, man. But you know, man, I just it's so crazy that all the talent that we get to see leave from North Carolina and other people, and they go play for other, states or whatever. I mean, it's so bad to the point that people think Michael Jordan from Illinois. I mean, from Chicago, man. No shade to you,
Nah.
Angelo. You know what I'm saying? But you know this shit is real, man. And I, man, what the fuck? It's like almost like people think Magic is from LA. Magic from motherfucking Detroit, man. So it was like, man, I just want to, you know what I'm saying? One of the stars to stay and play. Man, you know it's so bad. We ain't even get Chris Paul to play for Charlotte. That motherfucker went and, they moved the team to New Orleans.
Yeah.
You know they tease the fuck out of us, man. It's like, so I just wanted to, for once, you know what I'm saying, see a North Carolina product, a star just stay home and play. It's bad enough that all our East Coast players end up in the West. You know what I mean? The sun rises in the East, but it settles in the West, and that's what happens.
It's not that many teams on the East.
There's 15 on each side.
No, but I mean, like, yeah, in the Eastern Conference, the Bulls in the Eastern Conference. But I'm talking about on the East Coast. Who you got on? Who you really got on the East Coast? You got the Knicks, the Nets,
Yeah,
the 76ers, and who else? And the Hornets.
Bro, it's 15 teams. What you mean,
No.
relevance?
No. I'm not talking about in the Eastern Conference. I'm talking about just teams on the East Coast.
What the fuck? What you mean?
Yeah,
Bro, you got Miami. You got Atlanta Hawks.
No, y'all. No. I'm not talking about Eastern Conference. I said on the East Coast, the East Coast of the country.
You talking about the Northeast? I don't know why they claim the fucking the East title. I don't know why they claim.
Like Trav just said, Miami. That's the South.
Yeah, Miami, that's really the South. It's East Coast, but it's the South.
You know why it's crazy, man? They call that Northeast shit. They call that. I don't know why the fuck New York. Why they do that, man? I don't know why, bro. Because the whole East Coast is the East Coast. That whole Atlantic, that's the East Coast. Was it South or North?
Right, and that's what
I'm I feel you, Angelo.
East Coast. I'm going down the whole East Coast. That's why. That's why I said Charlotte. I said Philly.
Okay. Did you say DC?
The New York teams, DC, and that's probably it.
You got Boston.
Definitely Boston.
You got Boston. You got we said Atlanta. We said Orlando, Miami.
So that's what I'm saying. We gonna when you say Atlanta, you say Miami, you say Orlando. That you say in the South.
It's just the Southeast.
Yeah, but
that's how a lot of people look at it. But it's the Southeast. It's just like them teams up there. That's the Northeast.
It's definitely that way, but nobody. I'm telling you, nobody thinks of it as the East though. Nobody.
I know what you're saying.
Because New York got so much influence, man. They got so much influence.
They do, because when it's crazy, because whenever you say East Coast, you're automatically saying you think you automatically think of New York, Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Because they programmed us like that. They control the media,
yeah.
Even meanwhile, ain't shit coming out of there, man. So, excuse me, man. I just listen to them shit. Motherfuckers talk like Cameron and them talking about we really ain't got no ballers come from New York. No shit. I was going to do the whole video to flame y'all, but I had some New York cats on Raw Sports Radio at the time. I ain't really do it, but no shit. Most of the talent comes from the South.
Yeah. And then you look at California out there, they take up there. They're the whole West Coast right there.
West Coast, yeah. But you got them Seattle cats though, man. Yeah. Most of the real Hall of Famers come out of like you said, California.
But it's a lot of hoopers from up the Northwest. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of hoopers from.
From
It's a lot of
where
hoopers from
you
everywhere.
from though? What from
No, no,
you
no.
from the
I'm talking.
Midwest?
I know. I say Northwest. I'm talking about
Oh
the motherfucking
yes. Washington,
Jamal Crawford's, Nate
Jamal
Robinson's,
Crawford, Nate
Isaiah
Robinson,
Thomas. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them
yeah,
dudes.
Zach
Oh
Levine,
yeah.
yeah, John Stockton,
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker, don't laugh. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Brandon Roy,
Yeah.
Brandon
It's a
Roy.
lot. It's a
You know
lot
what I'm
of
Oh
saying?
yeah.
hoopers.
Brandon Roy was a beast.
Hoopers everywhere,
Yeah,
man.
and you got Detlef Shrimp from there, even though he's a foreigner roots, but he from there.
Where he German though, ain't he?
Yeah, but he actually technically he was born. He's a native of Washington, or
Yeah.
I don't know about a native. He went to high school there
He went to high school and college here.
in Washington. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, buddy. So man, moving on, bro. So that's what Kamel Rice was to Steph Curry, man. He wouldn't be mad if he wouldn't play for his hometown. But moving on, bro, man. This is what I don't mind getting into, man. The Los Angeles Clippers just extended Kawhi Leonard to a $153 million contract for over the next 3 years. Kawhi said that he signed the contract, expecting that James Harden and Paul George also re-sign. He's delighted to sign with them, but my question is like, how in the fuck can the Clippers, especially with the new team salary cap and the hard cap coming up, how can they retain both James Harden and Paul George? Angelo, that's what I'm saying, which is one of the reasons why, which I get to later on, I was entertaining trading Paul George just to come off some of that salary. So, but I'm saying, do you think it's possible for it? I know it's not possible for them to keep James Harden and Paul George. What you say to that?
I think it's possible. I think it's
How, man?
possible.
Trav, man, which Trav? But you, well, how you speak? I think I heard you. I think it was you, Trav.
Oh, about
I
the
think you vocal about.
yeah, cause soon as well, they have been saying something about trading Paul George anyway. There's been rumors about that anyway. And then
Mm-hmm.
especially after Kawhi signed that extension, they was kind of, they was saying, the rumor like they ain't gonna have the money to pay Paul George.
Right.
So that's what they were saying. So I don't know. I don't think he gonna be there. I think they gonna wind up trading.
I do too, Trav. Do you think it's
So
cheaper to keep Paul George or James Harden, Angelo?
it'll probably be cheaper to keep Paul George.
Over James Harden?
Cheaper?
Yeah, cheaper. Because you working against the luxury penalties right now. They
Right,
ain't really
but
coming in effect until the 2025 season.
but if the what if what if he do what they did in Golden State and just don't care about that and just pay the penalty every year?
I don't think this penalty. Go ahead. I can look that up for you, but to double check. But he don't want to play these penalties, and
Cause that's that's what Golden State did.
yeah, because they own the building.
Steve Ballmer owned the building.
Oh yeah, the new one he got. You're right. That's a good point.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, he can, but he's not gonna make that choice if they're not winning. You know what I'm saying? The owner of the Warriors made that choice because they were winning,
Yeah.
and he decided to pay the fee of going over the luxury cap, the luxury tax every year. So if they can still do that, you know what I'm saying? I can see them signing them and keeping them. But
I doubt it.
But it's gonna take what it's gonna take them winning the championship this year, though, Dave.
That's a great point. That's a great point. Now,
Yeah, cause,
now you just
'cause ain't
add color to my
hard on the
vision on
free
that.
agent. Ain't
Yeah,
hard on the
yeah,
free
you had
agent
it.
after this season.
Yes, sir. He gonna be unrestricted free agent after the season.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. The only way it can happen, but it's gonna take them to win.
Kawhi, you know what, bro? Kawhi go ahead and resign him first. I mean, it was between Kawhi and Paul George, and Kawhi went ahead. The Clippers went ahead and extended Kawhi first, so they chose their guy.
Yeah,
Well, he said he
But you
expecting
know,
George to be
between
there.
let's keep it. That's what he said, Trav. But you know that's bullshit because
You know
you
they been
know
in the talks too with
only
George.
guys like Trav, you yourself ready to get rid of all these super teams because you only have 2 max teams. You said that, bro.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the plan. They
That's
they
what you
they
said.
they they supposed to be setting it up to where you can't have no more than 2 superstars. That's how they supposed to be
That's
setting
what
it up.
you. So I want you to keep. I want you to. Yeah, that's why you. Cause I know you said that, and so Paul, the Kawhi, knowing that, he knew that because you got 3 mega stars. Well, um, almost mega, but James Harden. But you know, the point is that James Harden, out of all 3 of these players, the most reliable, the most dependable, out of all 3 of these players, and that's James Harden. Most talented out of all these 3 players, Kawhi Leonard. So that's your answer, right? That's
Yeah,
what they.
Leonard, but Leonard he did take less than the max because he could have signed for more than that.
Right, but oh, this year
yeah, he
Yeah,
could sign for more.
could have signed for 60, huh?
Yeah, he could have signed
but
for
Damn,
see,
more.
yeah.
I still think because of them rumors, that's why I say I think they probably still George probably gonna wind up getting traded.
Yeah, man. It's like you put the ownership in the situation, but like well, you put it in the owner's hand instead of your hand because like you know you signed for $1 million and you signed an extension and like you know that the team can't pay all 3 of y'all. It can only play 2 of y'all superstars. Which you know what I'm saying. I mean, it goes along with like you know because if I got to choose between James Harden and Paul George, I know Paul George is more talented, but James Harden is more available, and he's better at the team. He gets the team involved. We don't really have a true point guard. We got a point guard in Westbrook, but he's not a consistent shooter. So if I'm gonna
Man,
have
I
to
don't
make my
know.
decision, Angelo,
I share a different opinion because
about which point?
on who I'm taking. I'm not
Really?
gonna take I'm not gonna take James Harden over Paul George because I
Are you
think that
fucking serious, man? The man not available.
I get that. I hate that about him. But James Harden is a proven loser. And so and Paul
Oh
George
Lord,
ain't no winner.
man.
He ain't no winner either.
James
But
Harden is not the bus driver, my bro. That's what we saying.
hold on, let me
We know
let me
that.
let
My
me
bad.
talk.
Go ahead, man.
Um now if if I need to get a win, if I need to win a ball game, who am I going to go with? Am I going to go with Paul George or am I going to go with James Harden? I'm going with Paul George to win a game.
I
That's tough,
don't know.
Trav. What
I
you say?
don't know. Yeah,
That's
that
tough, Trav. Yeah, that's fucking tough. Nah, can't go with that.
I need
Did that
Paul
work?
James Harden
Did that
to
work?
show
Did
up.
that work with Paul George and Russell Westbrook versus Dame Lillard?
No, Russell Westbrook
Nah, it didn't
don't
work, bro.
work with
Like
nobody.
Paul George is an amazing talent. He's a 2 player, but he
But
ain't healthy.
but you just named you talking about 2 players and that don't work well with nobody with Westbrook and James Harden. Those two
I
guys
think
don't.
James worked well when he was with the Nets.
Those
Well,
two guys, they style of basketball is not conducive to winning.
if they're the number one guy. But if they're humbled by the presence of somebody like Kawhi Leonard,
But
then they
they
over
always the number one
themselves.
guy. Who's leading?
They never
Who's
been on the
leading?
team with people talented in them. When he was in Cleveland, when he was in Houston, nobody on that team more talented than him. You want to say Chris Paul? He wasn't more talented than James Harden.
So who's leading the Clippers in points and assists right now?
I don't know about. I know about assists. It would be Harden, but points that's gonna be Kawhi. Bro, that you talking about a bunch of talented guys, bro. That's a reach to try to say one guy would own all of that. That's some LeBron type of shit. Like,
no, I'm saying
only guy could pull off some shit like that would be LeBron.
Typically, that's the way it is with James Harden. He's always leading the team.
The only person I know like that would be Ron could ever do that. And him.
What you mean?
Maybe Rick Barry.
Harden just led the league in assists a couple years ago.
No, but not points at the same time, man.
No, I didn't say the league. I said his team.
Even his team. You on the team with Kawhi and Paul George. Good luck trying to lead.
My point is the fact that James Harden is too ball dominant and he can't play without the ball.
You ain't watch him this year. They ain't allow him to do that shit. You know how that shit is, Angelo. You like
right now,
nigga, you in Angelo house. You ain't doing that shit up in here.
Yeah,
Angelo,
right
you
now,
know you ain't gonna let a fool come
17.
up in there act crazy in your house, bro.
What
he averaging 17 points and 8.5 assists. And Leonard and George are right there at
23 points.
Yeah, 23.9, 23.8. So they about the same.
It's 24 points a game.
Yeah, he might have like 3 turnovers hard.
That's good ball to me. That's a good assist to turnover ratio. That's about 2.5 assists. Yeah.
That ain't bad.
That's more than 2.5. About 2.8 assist to turnover ratio.
And he playing about a minute less than George and Leonard. So all them 3 play the most out of everybody.
But that you know what I'm saying? Again, that goes back to what I said earlier. Like they don't have a because of the contract situation and timing and everything. This team doesn't have a window. It's either win now or figure out another way because
that is their window. Couple years. That is their window.
How is it a couple years, Dave? How's it a couple years if Harden a free agent right now?
It's only on the fact if Harden resigns. But you're right. In that point, I see where you coming from. Of course, you're right.
Don't want to get paid.
But if he resigned, of course, they still got short 1 2 years. Them niggas is old, man.
But the only way
Kawhi 32, Kawhi Paul 3, James 34, Russell 35. Who's got 2 years at best, man?
Because Paul
all
George
together.
Paul George probably will be 34 next month or something like that.
Yeah, so he'd be like 36, 35, 36.
Yeah, Paul George will be 34 soon. I know that for sure. But that's the reason why I'm saying they have to win now to encourage the ownership to. The owner may let James Harden walk if his plan is to. Well, that's kind of like the question you asked. If you got to pick between Paul George and Harden, so how much does PG got left on his contract? How many years?
1 more year. 1 more year.
So the decision got to be made this offseason, and if
exactly, bro.
So I don't know.
And they don't even know the salary cap for next year.
me personally, and you know what I'm saying. Like I still stand by. I'll take Paul George. And then that's I don't like Harden, bro. You know what I'm saying. I'm not a
Paul
James Harden
George,
guy.
you say Paul George, but the same breath, you don't want him on your team.
I don't want to trade. I don't want to. No, I don't want. I don't listen. I don't want
And
nobody
then
on
you
my
say
team that's
Harden is a
34.
lead point getter on the team.
I
That's
don't want
contradicting
nobody
to me.
34 years. I don't want nobody 34 years old on my team. We trying to rebuild.
Okay,
We
I'm
trying to
saying,
we trying to
but
rebuild.
everything is
We're
about
not
a
in
window.
contention.
Maybe you're one of the windows, like maybe one of them teams that don't have a big window. You got them little windows. So like teams or franchises like the Lakers, like when Magic Johnson and them was running in Showtime era, yeah, I'm taking it back to there. Them niggas had a 10-year window damn near, or at least a
Yeah, I just don't think
7-8 year window.
I just don't think
Am I
James
right or
Harden
wrong?
is a
They had a
winner.
big window. But right or wrong, they had a big window, right? Window.
Yeah, because first the core, their core was the same age. So yeah, they had a long window. Except for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, their
Yeah.
core was the same age.
Yeah, and then they had James Harden. Yeah. James Worthy. But I mean, to me, Chicago had the biggest window. And I'm not saying that nothing bad against Chicago. I mean the Bulls, Jordan, because the Bulls, man. Chicago, Jordan.
I mean, we don't take that as bad. We won 6 championships.
Yeah, but y'all had the biggest window.
And we made the most out of it too. We got 6 championships.
I ain't saying nothing, Angelo. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't that damn smart, bro.
I'm trying to figure out where you're going.
I ain't going nowhere, bro. I just told you I'm not that damn smart. What the fuck, man? Shouldn't have to defend myself. Dude, wow. He will put you in the box quick, boy. But I'm just saying. But we can't keep comparing all these teams to these great teams, bro. That's not even realistic, man.
Nah, it ain't.
Kobe and Shaq didn't have a real, man. Kobe and Shaq didn't have a big ass window. So I'm asking you, my brother, as a Chicago Bulls fan,
Shaq would have stayed. They would have had a big one.
Shaq was gaining fucking weight, Trav, and you know that, man. You know that, man. He was out getting all the shape. I asked y'all this. What kind of window y'all expecting up there in Chicago, man? Or just you, Trav, you a Bulls fans too. Like, Angelo, you say you can reject shit, but what kind of window you expecting, man? That's ridiculous, man.
Hey, man, you got. Look, let me.
And the wonder is only greatest the players that you have. Like you talking about a player like Michael Jordan.
No, forget that.
Talking about Kobe.
That's a unicorn. Forget that, man. Kobe, okay.
Hey, Dave,
that's kind of almost a unicorn too.
You say what kind of window? We wait.
Yeah, man.
Look, this is how I feel about it, Dave. Like, I'm not for fly by night teams. I don't like a team.
That team in.
Let me, huh?
That's
I want teams. I want teams that
win.
I want teams in position to win and compete for multiple championships. I don't want to just buy one championship.
You're spoiled, man. You're spoiled by Michael Jordan, Jeffrey Jordan.
No, it's not that, bro. It's not that. It's like,
what is it?
I'm gonna give you an. I hate to do this. I'm gonna get right off of this example because this somewhere.
Hey, y'all, I hate to do this, Trav, man. Y'all keep it going. I'm sorry, man. Give me a minute.
All right, like Trav. So what I was saying, but like prime example, the Chicago White Sox 05. We bought that championship. We traded away our prospects and went and got all those veterans and won the 2005 World Series. And then look at us now. We haven't recovered yet. That's what I don't want to do. I want to maintain I want to sustain winning. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to buy a championship like the LA Rams did 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to cripple my franchise just to win one championship. Like
Oh yeah, 'cause it
I
will
don't
happen.
know. Yeah, I don't know. I know as owners, like sometimes owners do that because they had an option is I'm gonna get what I'm gonna get out of this organization, and then I'm gonna sell this franchise at this high value because I'm selling it anyway. But me as a fan who's vested in this, no matter who's the owner, no matter who's the player, I would much rather enjoy a sustained period of winning more than a fly by night type thing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my thing. My biggest thing is I want it to be able to sustain. You know, I don't want it. I don't want one. I want a championship, and I want important.
You out your
Uh,
damn mind, man. You
I,
out
you
your
you
See,
kind of
mind.
see,
I said
I'm
that
gonna
you
tell
out
you
your
though,
mind,
it's
Angelo.
but see,
You are living in fantasy world, man. You are definitely living
no,
in
I'm
fantasy
not,
world
bro.
because yeah, you are, bro. That's a fucking
Dang,
that's a
how am I living in
that's
fantasy world when you got the
bro, that's a
how,
dream.
how am I living in fantasy world
Can
when
I
the
ask you a
when
question?
when
I ask you a question though,
the
Angelo.
examples are already in our face all the time. The
Okay,
Yankees are
so
always
name
there.
that's where I was going
The
at.
Miami Heat, the
That's where I
Miami
was going
Heat,
at.
the Miami Heat
What?
are always there. Um,
So, Trav, you heard this, Trav? You heard this man just pull that? Bro, nobody expected the Miami Heat to go to
no,
what the
nobody
world,
expected that.
man.
No, they did not.
But
Dave,
who in the NBA
you kind
have
of
a
missed
window outside of the Warriors though?
out what
I
no
heard you
nobody
say the White Sox and before I left.
yeah, but um
but, but but
go,
like
go
he was saying, it's
Yo,
on
this
them.
is ridiculous.
It's
Crazy. All
on the
right, man.
owners.
yeah, it's on the
It's on the
owners.
owners too.
Yeah. See, Trav, I don't think D'Angelo can
Because look
accept
at, I'm gonna
a
give you an
team
example.
buying a championship. He ain't like that type of person. Like, nah, you ain't buying
That
no championships.
But see,
that's what I touched on, Dave, when you put your headset down. That's exactly what I touched on buying
See,
championships. Because
yeah,
then you're
I'm
not
looking
in
for
reality because that's exactly what they be doing.
yeah, I'm not with it. I want to sustain it.
See, you living in
Because
the
not
fantasy
just
world, man.
listen. Let me give you another example of not and I'm and it's a bad example, but I want you to take the good part out of it because the reason it's a bad example is because it's a example of only one championship. Like let me give you an example of the Chicago Cubs, the 2016 Chicago Cubs. They won the championship, but they were in the playoffs for 7 consecutive years. They played meaningful baseball for 7 years, and they formed that team organically, and they were in position to
And people
compete
love
long
that
term.
shit.
Yeah, and they were able to compete long term. Now
People love that shit. The white,
you got the
the
you
New York,
yeah, you got these
right?
other
You
teams.
ain't going there.
You got the other teams that buy a championship for 1 year. The owner sells the team, and then the resources are
Yep,
drained from the team, and the team in the basement forever. See,
that's right.
that's what I
That's
don't
right.
like. I don't want that.
see, that's what I was
Yeah,
gonna make an
do that
example
shit.
about
Now I
the
agree with
Boston
you.
Celtics. See, they
Yeah,
got a combo that they like with Tatum and Brown,
yeah.
and they've been in the playoffs, Eastern Conference Finals, been in the finals for the last few years. So
Yeah,
it just
it's three
on the
years, right? Trav, is that 2 years or 3 years? It's been 2 years, right?
they've
Two
been in
years.
that long, in the playoffs longer than that.
They've been in the playoffs, but nobody really expecting them to be a real contender until the last 2 years, right?
Really, like the last 3
Two
years, they've been a
years.
contender.
Nah, the
3 or
year that they
4 years,
beat
really.
when they beat KD and them with the Nets. That's when it
Yeah,
started.
they
The
was
first year they
already
went to
looked
the
at as a
championship.
contender. Yeah,
That's
they was
true,
already
my
looked
bro.
at it.
That's true. They already overachieved, bro.
And then it's hard to keep players because say like your role players, say like when you got players on the team that play good, they want to get paid. So another team come
That's correct.
along, they able to pay them,
And
and
pay
that
them
team not able to pay them, so they gonna move on because they want
and
that.
break that
They
team
gonna
up.
get their money.
They break. That's a strategy to break that team up. Just like, you know, when LeBron came back, he asked Dan Gilbert, "Are you willing to spend that money?" Because before you wasn't willing to spend that money to get guys like Mario, those stars over there before I left to go to the Heat. But now that I'm coming back, he opened his pocket, he opened his wallet up to
And
spend
that's
that
just
money
like
and got
even
them championships.
like Steph, Clay, and
Right?
Draymond. You know, they spent that money in
Trap,
Golden State.
hey Trap,
What you say?
didn't Dan Gilbert open that wallet up? Didn't he open his wallet up so they can win championships? He
Yeah,
had the
yeah, he
highest,
did that.
yeah,
He had to.
luxury taxes he was paying. Yeah. He opened it up. And that's what I'm telling D'Angelo to say. That's the reality of this shit. Because I've been watching the Los Angeles Lakers try to do that shit forever, man, since the 50s, since the 60s, really. Because it was cool in the 50s. It was three-peating, and they three-peated in the 50s when they was in Minneapolis before. But I'm just watching the history of that shit.
But see, then too, it's like the market, like them teams in, and the money they generate. Because some of them
Yeah, the
teams don't
market.
generate the money like that. Even though they might be winning and have a good core, it's hard for them to get to that next level because they not gonna spend the same money. They not gonna pay that luxury tax like that.
Angelo, think about how many teams got fucked over because another team went and bought a fucking championship. And they weren't even all that much better than the team that did it organically. That's why teams like that's why people like the Warriors.
Give me an example.
You got a lot of teams that fell short, man. It's so many years.
I mean the teams that got fucked over by
say it'd be bizarre to give you because I'm talking about dynasties and shit, man. And it's like the only one who got away without spending that money was the Spurs with Tim Duncan. Well, maybe the Lakers because they got Magic Johnson, but I don't know, man. The spending and shit, man, because they never had a salary cap back in the day.
The Bulls
and
did.
And the league out with the spending all that. Go ahead, man. What'd you say?
I just said the Bulls did too in the Jordan era because they weren't paying them like that.
Yeah, that's different. You could say that about
they got screwed.
About the Bulls. You say that about the Bulls, the Rockets, the Kobe Bryant and Shaq Lakers. You could say that about those teams.
Hold on. You saying the Bulls? I don't think you can say the Lakers. Trav, you saying the Bulls got screwed, right?
No, I'm saying that they didn't pay a lot of money when they were winning.
They didn't pay a lot of money, but teams like the Lakers with Kobe and Shaq, they paid that money, man.
Nobody
was getting, come over there.
Nobody was getting big money on the Lakers but Kobe and Shaq.
Oh, they convinced them to go to LA to get that money over there, the endorsements. But okay, yeah. Shit, what Jerry Buss was spending kicking bread, man, to get a lot of Lakers players.
Pay them, but a lot of times them players will take less money to play with some of these superstars. Like LeBron
on the back end.
A lot you can name
Miami.
There's a whole bunch of players that played with LeBron that took less money.
Yeah,
and that's why I respect people like Angelo, man. Fans like Angelo, he want that shit done mud, man.
I wanted to be sustainable long term. That's my goal.
Yeah, I understand.
I don't want to.
So you don't mind? So you don't mind if they sustain it for a long time and they paying for it?
I don't mind it if they do it for a long time. I say, I just don't want to see a repeat of what happened here in Chicago, man. We were victimized.
I definitely understand you. I just don't think those windows last as you think they can, man. That shit is just really happen, man.
That's because really what happened. Okay, say if a team not really spending a lot on these players, they young, they don't have all these max contracts like that. And as the team grow and get these players get better, they gonna get the big money, so they gonna leave. Like a lot of them role players, or it might be not the top 2 players, but like the 3rd or 4th option that's good on the team. They gonna leave because that team not gonna be able to pay them, or don't want to pay them.
I think you can survive with your 3rd or 4th best option leaving every now and then and replacing them. It's those 1 and 2 options that you can't replace.
But see, it's
That's
hard
right.
because sometimes that 3rd or 4th option be the glue to the team.
That's true. But it's easier to find another 3rd or 4th option than it is to find a 1 or 2.
Oh yeah. As long as you got them 1 or 2, that's your main core right there.
Well,
But you
yeah, the 1 and
need
2
that
is the
3rd
team.
one. You need that 3rd one to stay there too. So, but then when you do that, when you paying the top 3 players, and then the rest of them ain't really getting paid, that's why it's hard to maintain that winning like that. That's why they'll be up a couple of years. Then when them players leave, then they'll go down a little because they done lost something. They done lost part of the team. So it's hard to replace that. You got to be a good GM to replace that.
Mm-hmm.
And a
So
lot
the
of them,
thing,
they not that good like that.
so do you think the Clippers making a move or going with Kawhi over Paul George and signing him
I
first,
think so.
his
Cause
lack of ability, despite
to
his
be honest, man,
availability? He
you
haven't been really
know,
been showing up for games. So
Paul George is not on Kawhi level. I mean, to be honest about it, he's not that type
yeah, I
of
mean,
player.
it ain't by far, but yeah, you right. It matters.
It's by far.
Intangibilities, man.
Only reason you can say that now, cause Kawhi been hurt or whatever. But healthy Kawhi,
The talent, bro. We can't say the
it's
talent
not
is
even
the
close.
same. The talent is the same, but it's the intelligibilities that set Kawhi apart from others. Angela,
I don't know, cause I don't look. Paul
intangibility like
George
the
can be
heart,
a piece, but Paul George
the
can't
heart,
be the
the
man
heart.
of a team and take a team to the
He
championship
damn near
or
was
win
the
a championship.
man on the team. He was the man on the team with the Pacers when they faced LeBron. Who was better on the Pacers than him? You
And how
can't
far he went?
Danny Grant. But they went to the Eastern Conference. They pushed them boys. Heat in the Eastern Conference. They ain't just show up.
Man,
So we got to get rid of
it
all of that.
ain't.
And then he went mano a mano with LeBron in 2016 or 17 or whatever with the Pacers once he came back from the injury.
It's not
Before
the
he,
same because if you could look at Kawhi,
we
look at a
know it is.
look at a
We
player
don't
like
need
Kawhi,
magnifying
right?
glass. We
Remember
don't
when
need
they was
magnifying
playing Golden
glass.
State? Remember when they were playing Golden State? Look at the
Trav, that's what
squad
I'm
that
saying.
Kawhi had. Kawhi was killing
Right.
them motherfuckers by himself until Zaza went up under him and got him
Know
hurt.
that.
Because if he wouldn't have
Kawhi,
did that, Steph Curry and them ass would have been out of there.
Kawhi, it's a reach, but yeah, I can kind of get it. The
It
logic
ain't
based
a
off one
reach.
game.
If you saw that shit, he
I
was
saw that
goddamn
shit.
killing
I
their ass
don't know
by
what
his
I
damn
mentioned that
self.
shit. Yeah, I bring it up all the time. Listen, so but the
Paul
thing
George is not that.
agree that
He's
Kawhi
not that.
the ingredients we can agree that Kawhi has is the intangibility to be cool, the ability to just certain. He make plays, man, in those moments, man. Kawhi really
See,
saves
a
it to
healthy
the end.
Kawhi is on like a Kobe Jordan level. He can take over.
Can I? Yeah.
Whoa.
Can I ask you this, Angelo?
Ain't no
Can I ask you
whoa.
this? What? Well,
Because
go
really,
ahead.
to be honest, if Kawhi stay healthy, he's a better player than Kobe. Whoa. Right.
Whoa.
Right.
I see where you're going,
Right.
Trav.
Whoa.
Damn.
I mean, you watch basketball, you watch this shit, you know this shit.
Whoa.
Put Kobe on that Spurs team. What you think the Spurs would have been doing?
Nothing.
Winning championships with Tim Duncan. And Manu
No, I'm
Ginobili,
talking about when Tim Duncan was over with it, but Kawhi went
saying
on
post.
before
He's
he
saying
got
post
hurt.
Tim Duncan. No, he's saying post Tim Duncan.
He didn't win a championship in San Antonio without Tim Duncan.
No, he didn't.
No,
but I'm talking
what he's
about the
saying is
level
he
of
had a
play
team in the
and where
playoffs.
Yeah,
he had it to the playoffs, and then he had the Warriors.
He had who in the
champs up
playoffs?
20 points, and he had them up
the
points. He had the
Spurs.
Spurs in the playoffs without Tim Duncan. When everybody said that he can't do it without Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and Manu Ginobili, he did it. They had to get that. They had to put a hit on that boy.
Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, and Kawhi Leonard, them three Hall of Fame players. You should be in the playoffs.
No. Tim Duncan.
Man,
you missed to say Tim Duncan. I'm with you.
Then Tony Parker and Ginobili, they weren't even. They was down on their way out.
They were old as hell.
Yeah, and then he went to Toronto and took that team to the championship.
You reaching?
Championship, yeah.
You reaching?
I'm not reaching because I promise you, in any one of them teams, you put Kobe in that spot, Kobe wouldn't have did shit. Cause they two different players.
Trav, let me tell you the difference between that shit though, man.
They play two different positions.
Hey,
but on the court
real,
as a score,
keep this shit real. Trav is really on this high right now, and I get it. But Angelo, tell me right now, what is the difference between Paul George and Kawhi Leonard talent? Because Paul probably even more talented than Kawhi.
He is more talented.
The difference is Kawhi got the cool factor.
So hold on. Let me ask this.
Right?
So is it about the athletics?
Hold on, Trap. Why you always Trap? Why you don't want us to say shit, man?
Go ahead.
You don't want us to get to. You don't want us to say nothing different from you, Mr. Dictator.
No. Get to the point. Get to the point. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say.
All right, appreciate it.
To answer your question though, Dave, the difference is heart, in my opinion.
Thank you. That's an intangible, right? That's something you can't teach.
Right. That's the difference.
So that is, I'm trying to tell Trav that shit he's saying is not true. Hold on, I'm trying to tell Trav that shit he's saying is he won't let nobody say nothing.
Go ahead.
I know what you're saying. Based, Trav, you don't understand, bro. I'm already agreeing with you. We not arriving the same way. Listen, man, I'm telling you, said, what about effectiveness? That shit got something to do with your nervous system, bro. Your heart, your nerves to control your heart, man. So all that shit really got something to do with Kawhi is really a serial killer out that motherfucker. I'm just telling you. Nigga don't smile, don't laugh, he don't play. He don't say shit. Kawhi's a cool killer, man. I'm telling you, man. Kawhi probably get caught up in the moment and the lights. I mean, Paul George probably get caught up in the lights and all of that shit. That's the difference, man.
Yeah, he busts up.
Kawhi don't give a fuck, man, huh? Right, but you can't sit here and say like it's a world of differences. If you watch basketball, you know it's way
Kawhi is even a way better defender. He's a way better defender too.
Paul George locked up Carmelo in the playoff versus the Knicks, the Pacers versus the Knicks.
Man,
Paul George was up for Defensive Player of the Year with the KC.
Yeah, he could have been, but reality, he's not that. That's all I'm saying. He's not on the same level.
Bro, you don't have to put somebody else down just to lift somebody else up. You can.
I'm not putting him down. I'm just saying facts that he's just not on that level. He's not that type of player. I said that too,
but I ain't gonna sit here.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm not gonna say like it's a world of dope, man.
He'll always command the same salary. He'll always command the same position as Kawhi. Paul George top tier, bro. No matter how you slice it, he may not be Kawhi Leonard, but he top tier.
Man, he ain't never been top tier to me because he just not that.
You capping for real,
man. You can't depend on playoff P. I ain't capping. That's me. I mean, you might feel different. Y'all might feel different. That's how I don't feel nothing.
I don't even know the dude. I don't know the dude.
Not on that level.
Angelo, you know dude? Was you rooting for him because you came from your hometown? You know that dude?
Who?
Paul George. You know him?
No. I don't know.
I know that nigga, man. I don't know what the fuck Cat Trap talking about. Like I got some kind of biasness towards him. I don't know that nigga Trav. He never donated
I'm
nothing to
not
my hood.
saying no bias. Just
So what the
looking at the
fuck
game. You looking at it that way. I'm not looking at him like that. You are. That's what I'm telling you.
Bro, I don't have
There's a lot of
no
players,
type of
but there's a lot
favorites
of players
towards this
out there
guy,
we
man.
look at different.
Oh man, come on, man.
They're just like, to me, I would take a while with Kobe. Y'all won't, but that's me.
Dave will.
That's just me.
Say I would. What Trav said he'll take a while.
Dave, you would take a while over Kobe too.
Not on the offensive end, I won't.
I would.
In the clutch, maybe so. In the clutch, that's
not even in the
that's
clutch.
It,
It just see you
that's
looking
just
at the
only in the
Kawhi
clutch.
that the last so many years because
Listen,
of
man,
the injury.
I just told you the man he's cool. Trav. I mean, why I can't have that? I'm consistent about what I'm saying, man. I'm not making this shit up. You can't you say I'm skipping from point to point. I'm being consistent with what I'm saying. The man is cool
No,
in the clutch. Bro, you haven't heard me make a different point in the last 15 minutes. The man is cool. Something is wrong with the boy, man. The boy has died. Give a fuck about nothing else in life, bro. Nothing affects him.
Well, I'll tell you, I ain't
Period, bro. The man watch his dad get murdered or some shit like that, man. The man don't give a fuck, Trav. Paul actually sees he's conscious about he's conscious about all the shit around him, the fans, everybody. That's to his downfall. Kawhi don't give a fuck. He's in the world by himself.
That's why. So you making my point? They not nowhere near on the same level. That's
Angelo,
the point I was telling you.
Have I not been saying this shit forever, Angelo? He just wasn't hearing it. I've been saying this shit forever, Trav.
I thought you were saying you like it ain't not by far this and that. I'm like, it's by far.
Man, you was on your hard horse. No, it's not by far, man.
See that? See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
It's not by far what you making it seem, bro.
Thing.
Bro, you dissing them. You dissing cats, man. You sit here saying like Kawhi Leonard, his talent is better than Kawhi. No, the fuck is not, dog. I mean, better than Paul George. Paul George even got more talent. He even got more talent than him, man. It's about the fact of how.
That's how you feel. That's what I'm telling you. I'm not down on the man. I ain't saying he no good player.
How composed can you stay in these situations? Kawhi seemed to be the one that got it. He got it, bro. He got it in between the ears. He got it.
That's what I'm telling you. You disagree with me, but you making my point.
I'm not disagreeing with you, man. I'm not disagreeing with you. You know what I'm saying?
We'll see how many championship playoff he get. he get traded somewhere. We gonna see he the man on that team. We gonna see what he gonna do there. And we'll touch back on the dead. We'll see.
Yeah, but I asked y'all. All I asked was about who with the Clippers going forward. And Angelo, you said they could sign them all. Angelo did answer.
I don't think they're gonna sign them all.
I don't either, but they will sign them all if they win the championship this year.
Oh shit, that ain't gonna happen. Unless they make a trade before the trade deadline, that ain't gonna happen. They too small.
That may be.
Yeah, they too small.
I don't think they'll win.
When it comes to front court, yeah.
I don't think they'll win the championship either. But if they do, that is the only thing that could keep all three of these dudes together.
Cause look, I'm gonna kill you with this. Say the Lakers make the playoff and they meet up with the Clippers. They gonna beat the Clippers ass. The Lakers will. They too small. Yeah, they ain't gonna make it. They too small.
I don't know about that.
Man, I'm telling you, man, they had to play a team like the Lakers.
I agree with you. Because the Lakers are bigger with Anthony Davis, yeah, but you know
I feel like if they have to meet up with Minnesota Minnesota beat their ass.
Minnesota
They
big.
too small.
Yeah, you right about that.
They big.
What they meet
But
if they meet
But
up
they
with the
but they'll
Joker,
shut
what
down.
they gonna do?
They'll shut down Anthony Edwards though. They'll shut his ass down. I guarantee you that.
What they gonna do with the Joker if they have to meet up
Nothing
with them?
because for Joker, they got to do with Aaron Gordon.
I don't think the Clippers gonna
Aaron
win the
Gordon, Aaron
championship.
Gordon is not more talented than them, but they're gonna have to foul Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, if they get some size, if they just get a little size, they can do something. It don't even have to be a big name motherfucker. It could be somebody that just can give them a little defense and rebounding. They'll have a chance.
Man, but I doubt if
Yeah,
they
man.
I doubt if they make a move at the deadline though. I doubt it. I doubt very seriously if they make any type of moves.
It just to me
Clippers.
this day and age, these GM these teams they ain't that smart. Because there's a lot of teams they're like a player or two away from getting in that motherfucker, but they won't make the right move.
Right. So I asked y'all that. I mean, you talking about the Clippers, right? And
Yeah, if they get a little size, they got a good chance of winning.
But I ask you this though, Angelo, since we already on
wait, I want to ask you this because this is a question you asked me earlier, Dave. So do you think if this is just hypothetical, if the Clippers were to trade Paul George to the Bulls for Vukovic, you think that puts the Clippers over?
So that's what I'm saying. You already makes the most sense for them to get off Paul George contract, right? So and then if they trade for Vucevic, they got to add another piece with it. Okay, you got an expiring deal with DeMar DeRozan. Why not? You put them two together. Now the contracts match up with Vucevic and DeMar DeRozan with Paul George contract. Now,
I get the money. I get the money. The money.
Right. That's just one part. Me and Angelo, we know that's just one part. We ain't no fools. We know that's just one part. But now you leave the Bulls without a center, so that's why I say you add in Zubac.
But the Bulls are not without a center
and a point guard because y'all missing a point guard. This man has not played in 2 years now.
We're not missing a center though, Dave.
And y'all not missing a center.
No, we got Andre Drummond.
But yeah, y'all do. Yeah, he have stepped up. You could say that as the last couple weeks. Yeah, he showed us in the last 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, but I would love to see your answer before that. Huh?
No, my answer has been the same answer all year.
You told me hell no.
Drummond. No. Andre Drummond is a top 5 rebounder that ever lived.
Yes, sir.
He's one of the top 5 rebounders that ever lived.
I believe that.
So you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I definitely am a Andre Drummond in the middle dude. I've been saying that forever. But my question was, does Vukovic to the Clippers, would you have him as a serious championship contender?
Of course, hell, fucking yeah. If you but to make the contract work, are we throwing in DeMar DeRozan?
I mean, we doing whatever we don't. Because, hey, if we
give y'all draft picks,
it don't matter. I mean, it's like we don't at this point. It's hypothetical. It don't matter what the Bulls get. I'm only talking about if the Clippers get what y'all want. Will that make you will you win a championship with that?
Yeah, this shit right here going.
Because even though this shit ain't finna happen, no way.
Look,
if you add in, hold on, Trav. Yeah, what about that, Trav?
What that?
If they get both from DeMar DeRozan and Vucevic,
shit, I think they can win if they can get both of them. But I don't think
right because if you got Vucevic, because right now everybody complain, even that Zubac is need to get some more than Zubac. But I don't know why I would tell you that. But Zubac, see Zubac, what he can do is on the pick and roll. He's a good pick and roll guy, and he's tough. But Zubac, we need Zubac because he stretches the floor. So Harden can pick and pop with this guy all day long, and he won't clog up the middle.
Man,
I
you don't
see.
want
That's why I
DeMar
see
DeRozan
who.
though.
But DeMar DeRozan can come off the bench
You don't
along with
want him,
Norm
man. That's the
Powell.
That's the black hole. You don't want him.
Yeah, but he could be the black hole on the second unit. He won't be in the start. He make the starting unit, and that's what I feel is the problem with these teams today. They don't believe they are not valuing the 6 man. Nobody really has a 6 man. Sometimes teams with I feel like I'm gonna go on the limb and say teams would strategize to have put their team in position to have a 6. That is a championship team. You guys, man, for sure you got a chance to win in the championship. Because you can have a top heavy team. Go ahead.
Then it ain't just the team. Some of them players like that, they don't want to come out the bench. They want to start.
And DeMar DeRozan wouldn't mind coming out there. I know. He'd be humble just to come and play in his hometown and to be with Kawhi and James Harden. Those guys, come on. He on the bottom of that pecking order. Why wouldn't he come off the bench? But I just don't think. But to be fair, I don't think Chicago would just let accept that trade without the Clippers throwing something else in there. So that's why I say we'd have to throw in. Y'all would have to come out that guy, the one that used to be on the Lakers, the white boy, number 9. Yeah, I think Caruso. You know what I mean? We throw in y'all we give y'all Westbrook and Zubac. That's really all Chicago needed is a balanced roster, man. Because y'all don't have a point guard, so I'm quite sure Westbrook.
We got everything.
Future Hall of Famer.
Everything but a coach. We got everything but a coach.
Now that's on you. Now Westbrook, a future Hall of Famer, playing next to Zach LaVine, because Westbrook gonna push the tempo. That's how he likes to play. What's hurting Zach LaVine is that he's playing in a slow down tempo. When he was playing with Lonzo Ball in a fast tempo, he thrived. So you put him next to Westbrook, they're gonna thrive, and Paul George can be the trail man on the 3 in transition. They're gonna have a lot of transition buckets. And if it breaks down the half court, I don't think they have to get in the basket with Paul George. And if like I said, and if actually even if it's Westbrook and Zubac on the pick and roll whenever it's not Paul George, and Zach LaVine can get you buckets, that'll be their best chance of keeping Zach LaVine. I mean, they're gonna keep him anyway. But I mean, only spot they would have to, they would have to enrich there is the power forward position. That's the only spot they would have to address the power forward position. And I know y'all got that, that small forward, Patrick Williams.
Yeah, he trash.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? He was a good defender. That's about it. For the state.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him because he was looking good, like he was gonna be something, but I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was whatever injuries he had or what, but he was looking good. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so
yeah.
I don't know, man. So I mean, Angelo, I think that's y'all best bet, man, because this shit with DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine ain't gonna get y'all nowhere.
Yeah,
I don't even know how to use your big man. Huh?
Yeah, I want Zach LaVine. I want DeMar DeRozan the fuck out of here. Let's, you know what I'm saying? We'll give y'all the DeMar DeRozan for Paul George.
Yeah, because
the fuck out of here.
Y'all not even using the big man right, man.
Definitely
that's
not, bro.
Sad.
Yeah, the coaching a big part of it.
Yeah, we definitely not using the big man right, man.
Yeah. Trav, man. So speaking of the coaches, man, speaking of the coaches, I know y'all heard it this week in the news, man. Speaking of the coaches, man, the Miami Heat just extended Eric Spoelstra, man, for $120 million extension. Do y'all feel like money is well spent with Eric Spoelstra?
I'll kick that off. I think 100% is money well spent because I've been on record as saying that dude is the best coach in the NBA. He is the
Mm-hmm.
best
And
coach
you,
in the NBA because uh in today's game, and you know what I'm saying, I guess it's always been this way, but for some reason even more so now, and I guess it comes with technology and the way you got coaches in the press box, you know what I'm saying, all this type of shit. So it's a lot of adjustments being made, and that motherfucker, his teams come out in the second half with adjustments made. You know what I'm saying, to whatever y'all
yeah,
doing in the first half. So to his credit, like with him being one of the best at that, I definitely think his money well spent. He been winning for 12 years, man. He been winning for 12 years with no matter who's on his roster. He been winning for 12 years. 14 years. What I'm talking about.
yeah,
Oh yeah, I agree with you. I think that was money well spent because like you look at the rosters he have or the talent he have, they always overachieve. So
but another one. I think it was me and it was a brother from Chicago, man, Angelo, your people's man, and KD. I think it
Mhm.
was KD. We were saying that Air Express is supposed to pretty much is a Pat Riley prodigy. I mean, this pretty much is a prodigy. He's pretty much he's a underlearned. Like he's the student of Pat Riley. Pretty much raised this guy. The reason that he's in the position is Pat Riley. Pat Riley picked him and groomed him. So I'm not surprised with his success because it's really Pat Riley, and we've been spoke of this. All right, we spoke on this first, right?
Yeah.
And I think Cam came out, Cameron on Cam Mace, Cam came out and spoke on it on the Is What It Is What It Is podcast. Man, they spoke on it and said the same thing we said. I mean, but only difference is we ain't celebrities, so I mean we still standing on what we said. I mean, Angelo said that he's a great hire. I agree too, but I do know how the shit started. I was watching it, the evolution of Eric Spoelstra and how he got started and how he became the coach that he is. So nobody can take that away. But 120 million, god dang. I guess they got to get with it. It's a new day, man. Got to pay those coaches up there too, man. If you're gonna pay the players, somebody made a point on that. So
Yeah.
yeah. Speaking of coaches, man, I think it's the week of the coaches, man, because
Ooh.
this week, man,
Ooh.
we just seen three of the all-time greatest coaches just retire, and that would be Pav, your own Nick Saban, Bill Belichick. Shout out to Joe. Well, Joe don't like Bill Belichick, but and then your boy Pete Carroll, man, and all of them are great coaches, and they right on their own right. So farewell to them, deserved or whatever. And Pete, like you said, Nick Saban signing out. He left. I'm sure he was part of the decision in choosing the coach from Washington to be his replacement,
oh yeah,
Caleb.
yeah,
Yeah,
he still gonna be around. He ain't going nowhere.
yeah,
He still gonna be
okay,
getting paid. Alabama still paying him, so he ain't going nowhere.
I think
yeah.
he a, I think he a coward, man.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
whoa.
Man, how you gonna do that to that man right now, man?
I'm just being real, bro. I was like, and like I feel like he quit because he can't control shit no more.
What?
And NIL,
As far as what?
Oh man,
NIL.
yeah, in NIL, he can't control. He can't control these players and all that. And this NIL shit fucked him up.
I've been saying that shit, man.
It fucked him up, and he cannot handle it.
I've been Trav don't think that shit is a real deal.
Yeah, okay.
but he still just recruited the #1 quarterback.
Trav, that don't mean shit, man.
Oh man, all right.
Trav, we not hate. Nobody's going against you, Trav. But the shit
He's
don't.
still top 5 in recruit. So
that's what we wanted.
he definitely was in the playoffs.
Trav, we wanted a top 5 opposed to a top 1. That gives some hope, some chances to other teams, some parity to get him off of his pedestal, man.
Oh man,
Nick Saban every year was #1 on this pedestal, man. Top #1 recruiting class every year. Shit, Deion could have coached the team to the championship if he had #1 talent in there.
man,
I know that's kind of laughable.
Stop that shit, man.
Hey, Angelo, would you agree Deion could have won the championship
with that team?
With the teams he had at #1 recruiters. Come on, Trav.
Oh,
come on, Trav.
yeah.
You don't believe? You don't believe?
He couldn't handle that. He couldn't handle that shit, man. That them 5-star recruits in the NIL and that competition, bro. He couldn't handle it. He's like,
I disagree with it.
Hey, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm too old. You know what I'm saying? I cannot. I can't play this game. I do enough. Serious? I do enough motherfucking cheating. I can't figure out another way how to cheat.
So all these years,
his way of
y'all
cheating
know,
is
know just like I know. Hold on now, y'all know just like I know. All the top players get paid anyway. They been getting paid for a long time. So this NIL shit, that shit ain't that shit wasn't gonna stop Alabama from doing that.
Hey, Trav,
you bugging?
Motherfuckers wasn't getting millions, bro.
I don't know what they were getting, but I know they were getting money.
They're getting millions now. You know what I'm saying? This motherfuckers getting millions now, man. Well, nobody getting no millions.
I don't know, because a lot of these top players, they were getting some money. I don't know what they were getting, but I know they were getting a lot of money.
Millions. Reggie Bush,
their family was getting straight.
But Trav, another thing that another aspect you're not considering is that when you go and you accept the money with a squad like USC, like he just brought up with Reggie Bush, opposed to accepting money with Nick Saban Alabama team, you're protected. You don't got to worry about getting penalized for that.
Man, all these motherfuckers get paid. They got these top schools.
They
just got caught.
You conveniently skipped over that, man. You got selective hearing because you know good and damn well, Nick. When you go and sign with Nick Saban and you accept money, you're protected, man. But if you go somewhere else, it's a possibility. Yes, it does matter, man. You got protection with Nick Saban.
If somebody blows,
man, the college football ain't going against no Nick Saban.
Anybody?
Nah, you believe that, Angelo? I believe there's protection with Nick Saban.
Man,
he never got it. So you sit here telling me that Nick Saban, everybody is obvious Nick Saban paying all those players. Have you ever heard him get in trouble for it?
I mean, all these teams do that.
No,
you ever heard of a lot of them teams?
Why did he get away with it more than everybody else?
So you think Michigan
why
ain't doing
is he getting away with it? Michigan only got 4-star recruits, man. See, if you wanna be ignorant and you wanna just ignore everything, go ahead.
I ain't ignoring it. I'm just that's just the real. All these top schools.
Well, that's what ignorant is. Ignorant is ignored. To be ignorant is to ignore it.
I'm not ignoring anything. You ignoring what I'm saying. So
okay, then
you got to be crazy if you think all these schools ain't paying these motherfuckers.
I never said
that's
that.
What I'm saying.
They paying some, but Nick
it ain't Saban, just Nick Saban.
Nick Saban really paying players, bro. Come on, man.
Man,
that booster,
all these players get paid.
Nick Saban really getting away with it.
Yeah, all these top schools, I don't care. All these top schools that stay in the mix year after year, all of them been paying these players. It ain't no secret.
But not this much.
For real, man.
Yeah,
They
see, it's different now with this NIL shit, but all of them been getting paid. Just hey,
Everybody, come on, man. And Nick Saban had the most money and everything. You know what I'm saying? The biggest
so
wallet,
I
pocketbook, the biggest booster club. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. And ain't
so I
nobody.
guess
The
he
NCAA committee ain't fucking with no damn Nick Saban, man. You
so I
know that.
guess he offered the number one quarterback in the nation. I guess he offered him the most money, so that's why he went to Alabama.
I don't know about that. I mean, that's the point that you're trying to gain an advantage
I
right
mean
now.
that's what I'm trying to see. Like
I don't know. Shit, you tell me.
Trav, Buddy don't want to. He don't want to be a part of this era where he gotta recruit every day.
Work for that shit.
He gotta recruit every day.
man,
He got
how you think he stay in that position recruiting?
no. But
Yeah.
but he not
His
he
assistants.
didn't have to recruit his own every day. You know what I'm saying? Because once I got you. Now he gotta get them and recruit them to keep them every day. Every player you gotta keep them every day. You gotta recruit him every day. He
Going
can't.
to the portal, man.
He ain't ready to do that.
I don't know. I ain't gonna say that. I don't know why he retired, but I can't say that. That's the reason.
Why you think he
Hey,
retired?
it's privilege,
Because
man.
I don't
They
know.
just was in the college football. They was in the college football championship playoffs. Why would you know what I'm saying? He ain't retired because of a dry spell. He just won a championship a couple years ago. It's like you know what I'm saying.
That's why I say I don't know.
He's a big baby, man. He a big baby, bro. Like, cause you like he said, he retiring because of that. The privilege is not in his favor no more. He ain't got it no more. And Bill Belichick, he ain't got no Tom Brady's no more. So he leaving, and Pete Carroll ain't got no Russell Wilsons.
Man,
He ain't got no
stop it, man.
Marshawn
Russell
Lynch's.
Wilson,
He ain't got
man.
no Marshawn Lynch's. He ain't got
Russell
no
Wilson
Marshawn
was shit,
Lynch's.
man.
What is him? What is he without them? Just like he had to leave college without Matt Linus and Reggie Bushers.
What
Come
you
on,
talking about? A
Lindell
man that
Williams.
had a good season without Russell Wilson.
He gone, man. He gone, man.
Man, Russell Wilson sucked, man. That
Crazy.
motherfucker. That's why they got rid of him. And then like I've been saying about a lot of these quarterbacks, just like Cam Newton say, these motherfuckers game managers. They not no Tom Brady. They not no Peyton Manning or Drew Brees. They not on that level. Just like Dak got his ass blowed out today by the fucking Green Bay Packers, because he's not that.
Yeah, you know we'll be talking about that on Tuesday. Talk shit Tuesday.
Yeah, that's the game. You know, I've been saying that for years that they try to make these court like Russell Wilson. Long as they got a running game, they can succeed. When you try to make them throw the ball 40 or more times a game, they not gonna do nothing in the playoffs. Not them quarterbacks like that. It ain't in them.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So,
But you know, Nick Saban, how I say, I don't know why he retired, but you know, he did a
yeah.
good job. You know, whatever.
Right.
So, but the show must go on. We'll be right back in it this year. So I mean, the show goes on.
Right on.
The tide still gonna roll.
Yeah, man. So
Nah, hold on. Let me ask y'all this. Did y'all see that Harbaugh, he finna leave? Didn't I tell y'all that?
Where you going?
Who that was he's supposed to be talking to? Is it the Chargers? He's supposed to be talking to this week. Remember I told y'all this shit? I told y'all what was gonna happen. He finna leave and go to the NFL. And was that you, D'Angelo, saying that you thought like ain't no way he finna leave?
No. I didn't.
Oh, that was Dave.
No, what I said.
Now
What I
Angelo
said
said
was,
that replacement coach is gonna come.
no. What I was
Go ahead,
saying
bro.
was him leaving. Him leaving is just will just stamp the cheating scandal, knowing that he, you know what I'm saying, probably something gonna come of that. You know what I'm saying? Because Michigan is a top 5 job in America, whether it's college or pro. You know what I'm saying? That it's not a job that you leave. Like, you know what I'm saying? The San Diego Chargers is not a better job than Michigan.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because he might be looking at
Hold
the
on, Trav, real
quarterback
quick. Okay.
potential he got.
Yep. Go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, I'm just saying he might just be looking at the quarterback potential and think he can do something with that team.
Yeah, man. So Trav, man. I gotta ask you, man, what's up with Deion Sanders? Since we're speaking on the coaches, man. What up with Deion and the Bluffs? Y'all making all this noise in the media about DJ Lungy withdrawing. I mean, basically for him decommitting from Florida State or transferring from Florida State to Colorado, and now it turns out that he even withdraws from Colorado and back to FSU.
Okay, that was his decision. So what's the big deal?
All right, man.
Ain't no big deal, Trav.
Yeah.
Oh, man, ain't no big
I'll
deal.
tell you what.
Yeah. See, what I trip out, y'all make a big deal out of Deion. This same shit happened with every school.
Okay.
There's no school at this point. How this NIL shit and everything going on, this shit going on at all the schools. So, but you know, we gonna make a big deal out of it because it's prime time.
Man, it's supposed to be.
Prime time gonna be all right.
They supposed to be lining up to be over there and begging to be over there, but motherfuckers just keep leaving, man.
That's all right. You know, he been there 1 year. He just getting his feet wet, so you know, things will get better.
I don't know, man. This shit look the same to me. This shit look like 2023, the remix.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, you damn right.
I know that offensive line will be a whole lot better.
Well, they ain't bringing in no different offensive coordinator.
What do you mean?
Pat Sherman's still the offensive coordinator.
Hey, we still gonna make it work.
Yeah, all right.
It'll be a few changes going on.
Yeah, hey, y'all ain't gonna make it. That shit ain't gonna work if y'all number one priority is to preserve Shadour's numbers and not win football games. We ain't gonna talk about that though. We ain't gonna talk about that shit though.
Better not be, bro.
I mean, if they come with the same shit they just were doing this past season, it ain't gonna work. You're right. It won't work. It's gonna be the same result.
The same people coming. So why should we expect anything different?
Can't say that. I would love to agree with you, but they can't say that. They got a lot of talent, man. They just had 2 more transfers, man, and now they'll be a legit football team, Angelo.
No, I don't mean the people.
We can really get at their ass now if they fucking up. They losing this year because there's no.
I don't mean the players. I don't mean the players. You got the same coaches and you got the same coaching philosophy.
I thought a couple of the coaches was
they got the same coaching philosophy.
If Pat Sherman's still the offensive coordinator and Deion is still there, the object is to protect Shadour's numbers.
Damn, yeah, he make a hell of a point, Trav.
I don't know. I expect for the offense to look a little different. I mean, Shadour wasn't bad. Shadour just didn't have enough protection.
Shador was great. Shador played great for the circumstances, but at the end of the day, he gave up a lot of yards due to sacks because he wouldn't throw the fucking ball. He wouldn't get rid of the ball,
Man,
and that shit was by design.
Stat
you
pad.
know, I disagreed about that because you know I kept telling you that the offensive line. I mean, shit, they weren't blocking enough. They weren't blocking good enough.
Hey, Trav,
That's any quarterback. If you don't have enough blocking and the pressure steady coming,
Trav, I
you
get that.
not going. Your team not gonna win enough.
I get that, but whenever you are the most sacked quarterback in the NFL, the most sacked quarterback in college football, some of that shit is you.
To me, it was just bad coaching. You know, I've been screaming that for a
Yeah,
while.
it was bad
That's
coaching
to
because the
me, that's
coach
just bad coaching.
because the coach should have told him, "Hey, get rid of that fucking football." You know what I'm saying? That's what the coach supposed to told him, but he didn't. He didn't tell him that. He said take the sack. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep your 60% completion percentage.
I mean, if he, I mean, especially, I mean, if he in the pocket, if he either got to just throw the ball in the ground, throw it to, or he gonna throw a lot of interceptions.
There's whole YouTube videos
Or it's
out
gonna
there.
be penalties.
Hey, Travis, whole YouTube videos out there where you could just pull up, just type in opportunities for Shador to get rid of the ball.
Damn.
I mean, it could be, but hey,
Hey
I
man,
mean, you can say that because he was the most sacked, but you know, any quarterback under them circumstances look a whole lot different. Yeah, because I mean, you gotta have an offensive line.
yeah, you gotta have a
You
line.
got to.
You gotta have a line.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
because
That's that.
look how Milrow was looking against Michigan. They started blitzing him. Look how he was looking.
Yep.
He couldn't get the ball down the field at all. He got sacked a lot. So that's just how it is. You gotta have some blocking. The coach gotta be a judge to be able to judge and get your quarterback some protection.
Yeah. That's the basis, man.
But in practice all week, you ain't working. You ain't thinking about the blitz, and you ain't working on nothing to get your quarterback more protection. And you just gonna go along with the plays y'all been doing in practice, and hey, he gonna get sacked a lot.
Oh,
Y'all gonna the team gonna lose.
cool. Cool beans.
You
Yeah.
can't wait to halftime a lot of times and try to make adjustments at halftime. You gotta be able to adjust within the game.
With that being said, Trav, I want to bring on this topic right here, man. Um, Let me take this off the screen. Hold on a second. Your boy, man. Um, your boy, man, Kobe Bryant, man, Angelo. It's your guy, man. Kobe Bryant nephew, Jet Washington. You know what I'm saying? Let me start it over, man. Angelo, your boy, man, Kobe Bryant, nephew, Jet Washington, man, is, you know what I'm saying, making the news. He making noise. He's shining. He dropped 33 points at the Lakers arena, man. And Lakers guard uh number 15, I forgot the guy from the Lakers. Y'all help me out with him. The
Reeves.
guy, yeah, Austin Reeves. Blesses him. You know, Kobe nephew was in tears, man. It was a moment you know, and it seemed like we got life right now through Kobe Bryant nephew, which I appreciate that. I ain't the biggest Kobe fan, but this right here did a heart, and this is special. So man, I think just to put it out there for the fans is something worth keeping an eye on. Kobe Bryant nephew is a two-sport athlete, and he's nice in both sports.
Yeah, they say he's a bigger
So he
football
won a
prospect.
championship. Yeah, and he nice on the court too. So that's a hell of an honor. So, what you say to that? What y'all say to that?
I salute because you know what I'm saying. I think he got some big time football offers already. Um, It's good for the family, man. I know
Yeah,
they went through a lot with Kobe. You know what I'm saying? I guess they got something else to cheer for. Is
right,
this is his sister's kid?
right. And I feel like
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, I feel like it's good for the culture as well, man.
yeah.
Even outside of the culture, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good look. Yeah, he might do some big things. I hope he do.
How tall is he?
Wow, he like I
That,
think he like 6'5".
are you you serious?
Yeah,
Dang, I'm gonna have to look that
yeah,
up, man. Let me see,
yeah. I
man.
think
Jet Washington height, what 20 foot?
yeah, I forgot
Yeah,
what
he's
position he played in football.
the last update they got, which was probably an old update, is 6'2", 165 as a receiver. He might be 6'5" now.
Yeah, he's still young. You know, they'll be talking about
Yeah,
him in the next couple of
yeah,
years. He
you're
go to
right. He's
college.
6'5". Yeah, but I felt like that. That's special, man. Yeah, but it's Stewart. He's the son of his sister, man, Sharia Washington. But I just wanted to run that by y'all, man. That's pretty much it. We was gonna get into next. We will eventually get into that speculations brewing up in boxing, man. A couple matches next time around. But man, this is it for the night, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. So it's Raw Sports Radio and Talk Shit Tuesday, and we won't stop because we can't stop. Don't put it, don't tie us in with that puffy shit. But listen, tune in Tuesday. Like I told you, if you're gonna fuck with me, you gotta fuck with the Talk Shit Tuesday, man. We really we lit in there. So tune in to Talk Shit Tuesday. How you spell that, Angelo? Spell it out for the people, man.
Talk Shit Tuesday. Whatever the fuck I want, just search it in the search bar. We'll pop up.
Oh yeah, 'cause we talking plenty of
Yeah, so
shit
you
too.
don't need the special symbols. Damn right. You don't need the symbols, man,
Nah,
the certain symbols.
it'll come up.
It'll still come up. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'll tell people that from now on. All right, man. I appreciate you for tuning in, Trav, man. Anything else, man? We signing out. If not,
Nah, man, just keep it raw.
And
keep it
keep it
raw,
raw,
man.
fellas.
All right, signing out, fellas. Happy New Year,
Later.
y'all. All right.
Y'all.
My brothers. All right, now.